Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the official first video of 2025. We all know what this video is about. I love to do these videos every year and have a little bit of a flash forward, a bit of a look into the future. What is 2025 saying in the realms of the fashion world? Because I don't know about you, but I do like to dip my toe in the odd trend here and there, but only if I feel like it's reflective of my style. I won't be going all out with some of the wackier styles, but if I feel like it can fit into my capsule wardrobe, if I feel like it will get me out of my comfort zone, if I think, you know what, this is a bit of fun and do you know what, I like this, then I'll happily incorporate it into my wardrobe. With these videos, guys, as I mentioned in the beginning of all of them, I'm in no way, shape or form saying to go and throw out your wardrobes and fill it with full of new items and new trends. I am just giving you guys a heads up as to what to expect to see in the next 12 months when it comes to online shopping, when it comes to going down to your high street. What are the trends that we're going to be seeing more of, and hopefully maybe give you a little bit of inspo on how to make them a little bit more wearable, because let's be honest, when you see some of these trends waltzing down the runway, they look pretty out there and they don't always look that approachable to the everyday person such as me and you. You see some of these outrageous trends and think, I ain't wearing that to the office, let's be real. So hopefully I can kind of break down these trends, let you know how I will maybe be incorporating them into my wardrobe, or let you know how to make them actually wearable, because not all of them are off the bat, I feel. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this video, guys. I love filming these videos, they're my favourite kind of videos, so please give this video a thumbs up if you like them too. Leave me a comment, guys, at the end. Let me know what trends you're looking forward to seeing. Let me know what trends you're glad to see the back of. And let me know, are you going to dabble with any of the trends, or are you sticking to your classics, sticking to what you know? Let me know either way. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the video with trend number one. Okay, trend number one, and that is suede. Now, I know full well, I mentioned this in one of my last year's trend videos. I think it was my autumn winter trends videos. Now, don't get me wrong, I know this was a huge trend last year. I definitely dipped my toe in the suede trend. Can you spot my suede bag in the background there? That was a purchase last year, because that's how much I loved the suede trend. However, I wanted to give it a mention this year because we are seeing it coming back even bigger, even better, with even more variety, so it has to have a mention. We are seeing the return of accessories, suede bags, suede blazers, suede trainers, suede skirts. Now, particularly going into spring-summer 25, we're seeing even more of a look towards the more sort of boho chic element of the suede. So picture your maxi-length floaty suede skirts, your suede waistcoats with tassels on. It's all very kind of floaty and free, a little bit romantic, a little bit more unstructured, so to speak, with the suede trend. And we're also seeing a lot more matching suede sets. So blazers matching with shorts, matching with skirts, suede waistcoats with suede trousers. We're having, it's like the double denim moment, but the double suede moment is the only way to describe this trend. And you know what? I'm here for it. I love a suede blazer. I also invested in a suede trench last year, which I have gotten so much wear out of, so I'm really happy to see that suede is not going anywhere. So if you did invest in a few suede items last year, then it wasn't in vain, because it's still going to be bigger and better than ever this year. And with that suede theme, we are also going to be seeing suede trainers in particularly. Now, I love a suede trainer. I feel like there's something about a suede trainer, or sneakers for my American followers watching. There's something about a trainer that I feel elevates a really casual look and gives it a more chic edge, especially these kind of vintage, more slimline trainers that have really been dominating recently. So I know we've seen a lot of the kind of Adidas Sambas and the Gazelles, particularly in the suede variety, really becoming popular towards the end of last year. So that is definitely going to continue, but as you can imagine, with the rise in suede, all of the brands, all of the designers are going to be jumping on this. Do I think you need an expensive pair of suede trainers to adopt this trend? Absolutely not. You can go and buy a really great pair of suede trainers on your high street. H&M, Zara, they're all bringing out their own ranges in this trend, so you don't have to spend a fortune if you do want to play around with this trend. One particular brand of trainer that I feel like a lot of the kind of fashion girlies, the Pinterest girlies are really going to jump on this year are the Puma Speed Cats. Just mark my words, those are going to be the trainers, especially the red ones. I actually found a picture here just as an example of how to wear them. This is the way we're going to be seeing the suede trainers being worn. Like, the trainers are the outfit, so to speak. So yeah, as I said, brands are going to have their own interpretations of this, but I do think there's going to be particular trainers that are really going to dominate this. Okay, trend number 2, and that is refined athleisure wear. Now, don't get me wrong, I know athleisure wear has been within the fashion industry for years now. However, in 2025, we're going one step further. We are going elevated athleisure wear, but it's also giving a more of a nod to the perhaps more softer, more feminine sports. So think taking a lot of inspiration from yoga, Pilates, ballet, and it's basically brands are putting perhaps the more boring pieces of your wardrobe, you know, your hoodies, your leggings, they're shoving them to the forefront of this year's trends. And you know what? I'm kind of here for that. Anything that's comfortable and is also going to be on trend, win-win in my eyes. If I can whack on my hoodie and my leggings to walk the dogs and I'm on trend, well, you just can't get better than that, really, can you? It's a really easy trend to adopt. But what do I mean when I say elevated athleisure wear? We're not talking designer logos. Quiet luxury is very much still a thing for 2025. We are talking tailoring. We're talking structure and better materials. So if you've got your scruffy, battered, old grey hoodies, now might be the year to perhaps invest in one that offers a little bit more shape and just makes you feel a little bit more put together. This is definitely a trend where comfort and functionality meets sophistication and style. So I know lots of us will just be so happy to hear that. Or if you are someone that does prefer to dress up a little bit, then maybe this one won't be for you. However, for me, I'm definitely a person with two sides of the coin. I love dressing up and feeling put together and smart. However, I have dogs and horses. I love a casual vibe as well. So I really like this trend. This trend really speaks to me. And for those of you guys that love the facts and figures from these videos, I can tell you that sweatpants are estimated to go up in popularity by 25% this year, but I feel like we're going to be seeing them worn slightly differently. I'm not imagining tracksuits. I am thinking the kind of smarter, structured sweatpants with a little kitten heel or with a smart trainer. I feel like that's the direction this trend is leaning towards. Okay, next trend for 2025, and you know me by now, guys, I have to include the it colour of 2025. So, are you ready to hear? What colour is going to be everywhere for this year? I feel like this could divide people. It is powder pink. I am not mad about this. I think a powder pink is so cute, very sweet, very feminine. Now last year we obviously had a huge resurgence in red, cherry red, burgundy as we went through to the autumn winter. So now we're kind of stepping away from that and we're going to its playful younger sister of the pretty pink. Now, I'm not talking the kind of Barbie pink. A couple of years ago with the Barbie movie, we saw pink make a massive return, but it was a little bit more plastic, bright pink. This is much more subtle. This is almost a neutral. It is so subtle, soft, powdery pink. Now, thinking back to when pink came back because of Barbie, I'm thinking, has this pink got anything to do with Wicked, with Glinda, maybe? I don't know, I'm just guessing here, but perhaps that has something to do with the resurgence of pink this year. Now, I did actually see that Caroline Mayer, who is the author of The Psychology of Fashion, actually said when it comes to the colour pink, pink reflects a psychological desire to reconnect with simplicity, nostalgia, childhood, and kind of just let go of adult responsibilities. So would you agree? Do you think that is what pink kind of represents in the world of fashion? I like it, I think it's playful. However, if it's not for you, I'm not suggesting we should all go out and buy head to toe pink outfits. I think this is a really simple, lovely colour to be able to incorporate into your wardrobe. If you're like me and you perhaps don't lean naturally towards the more feminine cuts and colours, then this is a really easy trend to actually adopt and fit into your wardrobe in other ways. For example, if you are like me and you love a masculine boxy blazer, just team it with a really subtle pink t-shirt underneath. You can wear your black boxy blazers or your tweed blazers. This pink will, as I said, it will sit as a neutral under so many outfits. So yeah, I think this is a really easy one, and we're going to be seeing it across everything, by the way, guys. So accessories, shoes, clothes, jewellery, it's hair accessories. I've seen a lot of bows. Yeah, it's one to have fun with. Okay, trend number 4, and that is bubble hems. Now, we saw this trend kind of enter the chat, let's say, last year for the autumn-winter 25. We saw these billowing sleeves, these voluminous A-line maxi skirts with these bubble hems. We also saw the mini skirt with the bubble hems. It's very fun. It's a way to add a little bit of femininity to an outfit. It adds volume, it adds interest, it adds shape. We're going to be seeing this particularly with maxi skirts and maxi dresses. You'll probably remember towards the end of summer we started to see this creeping in, and it's going to become even more popular in 25. So again, if you did invest in this trend last summer, then you'll be happy to hear this. Those dresses and skirts you bought will definitely still be on trend this year. Last year I invested in a fair few more sort of maxi skirts, more sort of A-line than I'd say the bubble hem, but they all kind of go hand in hand. They create the same effect, and I really like this way of dressing. As I said earlier, it does add a little bit more femininity, and for someone like me who doesn't naturally lean on that, I was surprised when I actually really enjoyed wearing these items. So I'm really excited to see more of these in 2025. Okay, trend number 5. Are we ready for this one, guys? How bored are we of hearing people like me and other people that do these videos talk about minimalism, quiet luxury, old money, these things that have just kind of dominated the trend scene for the last 2 years? I know I'm sick of talking about it. I might like a bit of quiet luxury and minimalism, but I'm certainly sick of talking about it when it comes to these videos. Well, are you ready, guys? Because 2025, guess what's trending? It's maximalism. Oh my gosh, I knew this day was coming because what goes up must come down and then back around again. So with all the talk of minimalism, quiet luxury, pared back, there's always going to be a kind of revolt against it. Eventually it's going to come around where the complete opposite slaps us in the face because people get bored, people rebel, people get bored of seeing the same old clothes, so people want to express their personality in clothes, so we knew this was coming. Now, whilst quiet luxury and minimalism will still see you looking very on trend, I'm not saying go and throw all your neutrals in the bin, because I certainly won't be. It's still a very prominent feature with fashion trends this year. However, we are just seeing come up right next to it and join it this maximalism trend. So what do I mean by maximalism? Anything goes, essentially. So more is more. We're seeing volume, we're seeing metallics, we're seeing dramatic embellishments on clothes, lots of layers, lots and lots of layers of jewellery, of accessories, over-accessorising. On the runways with Saint Laurent, we saw metallic jackets paired with ruffled, voluminous skirts. It's like, do you know what vibe it gives me? That eccentric art teacher. You know, that teacher that would just wear the absolute most outrageous but just still look cool. Those randomly thrown together outfits, and they just spoke to their own personality. And I'll be honest, I love this, but I will say, am I going to be participating? Probably not, because that is not my personality, but I am excited to see a little bit more maximalism in the stores, because yeah, I can appreciate it on someone else. It's not for me, but I know the fashion girlies are going to look amazing in this trend. And with that, I will contradict myself absolutely with trend number 6, and that is old school elegance. But in particular, when I say old school elegance, I am really talking about tweeds. Now, I feel like tweeds kind of had their own resurgence in autumn winter last year, but I feel like tweed, it is an autumn winter fabric at the end of the day. So we saw a lot of the classic tweed colours and shapes and silhouettes, the greens, the browns, the earthy tones. We are taking the tweeds and we are taking them right around 2025. We're going to be seeing brighter colours, spring colours, summer colours, pastels. It's very Chanel inspired, I will say. So think about your structured tweed dresses in your woven wool fabrics, gold buttons, very kind of Jackie O inspired, I would say, as well. It's definitely more of a nod to the loud luxury and the maximalism. It's basically going all out, guys, with the old school elegance, and I really like that. It's like, you know, the old school ladies at lunch outfits. I really, really like this. So yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I prefer a neutral tweed and a more classic tweed, but I am looking forward to seeing some of the more sort of spring-summer options that might come into the stores. Okay, trend number 7, leading very nicely on from the maximalism trend, and that is over-the-top accessories. So last year we saw bag charms really have their moment as people were decorating their Hermes, Birkin bags. People were decorating all of their bags, to be honest, with kind of key charms, cute bag charms, and this year it's going bigger and better. So not only are we going to be seeing bag charms, we're seeing stickers, studs, diamantes, basically adding any injection of personality to your items. But we're not just seeing it on bags, we're also seeing it on jackets, on shoes, hair accessories, earrings. Again, more is more. We're seeing a lot of almost sort of chaotic layering when it comes to jewellery. Anything goes, layer all of the necklaces that you own on top of a plain white shirt, and you will be super on trend in 2025. I feel like we have kind of been leaning towards this in the last 12 months. Last year we obviously had the bag charms, we also had hair bows really coming back, and also the bigger earrings. So it's almost like all of these micro trends kind of got together and wanted world domination, is how I would describe this. So yeah, if you are a lover of this maximalism trend, then you'll be really happy about this one. Number 8, as always guys, we have to have a trend that I absolutely hate, that really isn't for me, but it's here for 2025, and that is hot pants. I'm not sure you'll catch me wearing hot pants, funnily enough. I think this might be one for maybe the Gen Zers. I don't know, but particularly we're seeing two-piece co-ord sets, so buttoned up cardigans with the matching knitted hot pants. I mean, it's a look, it's a statement. Is it for me? Will I be rocking up to my meetings in London in my hot pants? Probably not. Will people be going out to the nightclubs in them? Maybe. I don't go to the nightclubs anymore, so I'm probably not going to see much of this trend, to be completely honest, but hey, it's here, they're growing in popularity. It's the alternative choice to wearing a mini skirt. It is the return of the hot pant. Okay, trend number 9. I really like the kind of theme throughout this video. You'll notice a lot of these trends have been continuing and kind of just building on last year's trend, which is actually really nice to see. I like it when trends don't just come and die within one season, because if, like me, you do buy an item or two for a trend, you want to know that it's not going to feel dated just 12 months on. So on that, last year we saw the massive comeback of leopard print. This year it's all animal prints. Now I know some of you guys will be watching and leopard print will just be a staple in your wardrobe and maybe not necessarily a trend piece. However, the amount of leopard print items that sold last year was up, I think it was 120%. So whether it's an ongoing staple in your wardrobe or not, it was certainly on trend last year. So this year we're going to be seeing animal print again. However, we're also going to be seeing snake skin print, zebra print. I will stress when I say the animal print, we are talking about prints, not animal skins or anything like that. For my vegan followers, I'm not telling you to go out and buy anything snake skin or cheetah skin, I don't know. We are specifically talking about prints. For me, this isn't a trend for me, I will admit. Same with leopard print, it's just not my bag. I can appreciate it on other people. Maybe the odd animal print accessory, maybe a pair of shoes or a fun bag to, I don't know, add some interest to an outfit, but it's definitely not a staple in my wardrobe. However, animal print is definitely going to be here, again, hand in hand with the maximalism. I feel like animal print and maximalism, the loud luxury, the over-the-top accessories, it's definitely going to be a loud year when it comes to fashion, that is for sure. Okay, number 10. You might have noticed I haven't really mentioned any shoes in this video. So what shoe is going to be the hot commodity of 2025? Guys, are you ready? It is the return of the thong sandals. My 90s babies, my noughties teenagers, noughties children, gosh, we used to love a thong sandal, didn't we, back in the day? Well, they're going to be back, particularly the rubber thong sandals. So the old school thong sandals, they're actually going to be going up, estimatingly, 35% more popular than they have been before. So that's what we're expecting to see. Expect to see a lot more kitten heels with the thong sandals. So all I can say about this one, guys, is make sure you've got your pedicures booked in, because everybody is going to be setting their toes free. And if you're like me and you don't particularly like feet, this one won't be for you. I am not the biggest foot lover. I prefer to keep my toes sealed and away from the public eye. But we're obviously going to be seeing a lot more of them this year. So yeah, ladies, book in those pedicures if you want to jump on this trend. And that is it, guys. That is my 2025 fashion trends video. I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Let me know what trends you're looking forward to seeing this year. Let me know what trends you're not looking forward to seeing this year. I'm going to leave this here, but as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.